So it says that we're live. Let's see. Do we go live? Dun, dun, dun. Wait, let's see. Okay, I think we are. I just got the notification. So I think that we are live. So hi everybody. There we are. Oh, let's get rid of that sound. How's everybody? We have a very special SwishWilly Saturdays. We have a co-host. It is one of my fave mods, hi, Justin. So hello everybody. Hey Melissa. Thanks for joining. Hey Mel. How is everybody today? So it's a very special SwishWilly Saturday because he has traveled quite a ways and he is here. So that's a lot of fun. We're going to talk about anything that you guys want to talk about because that's what Saturdays are all about. So please remember that because this is a predominantly Disney channel, we are family friendly. So please keep all the conversations in the chat as family friendly as humanly possible. That's first PSA of the day. So...
Hi, Reese.
Hi, Reese.
Thanks for joining.
So, if anybody of you are just joining in, you may not be able to see the chat from earlier. Reese guessed that Figment was the co-host today. He's a little bigger than Figment, but I guess he'll work just as well.
Not the best guess.
Yeah, not the best guess, but what? So yeah, so we are going to talk about everything that you guys want to talk about, but we have decided that it's probably a good idea to start with what's going on at Disneyland pretty much as we're speaking right now. So a lot of attractions are down because the big Jungle Cruise premiere is tonight over there. So yeah, so hey Megan, welcome. Thank you for joining in to SwishWilly Saturdays. Yeah, so has anyone else heard about what's been going on at Disneyland? Because that is kind of crazy. I would think I would be kind of disappointed if I had my ticket for this day in particular, because there's a lot of stuff that got canceled and a lot of things that got closed. So we can go down the list, and the first and foremost, the fireworks are canceled for tonight because of the premiere. The projections are still going on along the castle and down Main Street, so still have something, but the fireworks themselves are pretty well donezo for the night. And then we have some other stuff that's closed. So there's different attractions. So of course, Jungle Cruise is closed. They were closed for late afternoon, early evening tonight. Then you have Tarzan's Treehouse, which is closed tomorrow and Monday. So I'm not quite sure if that has anything in particular to do with Jungle Cruise. So I'm not sure why it would be for 2 days in a row. But yeah, that's the thing. And we also have the Casey Jr. Circus Train and Storybook Land Canal boats are closing early. And the audio for It's a Small World will be muted starting at 8 p.m. So you can go on it. So you can go on the Small World ride with no sound.
Dream.
But no sound. So they're just moving dolls in silence.
I didn't think of that.
I'm not sure, would you guys go on Small World with moving dolls and no music? That's like a really creepy thought. I don't know. I feel like Reese hates Small World, so he would go on it anytime without audio. I feel like this is a good way to test. So if you're a guest, if you go on it and listen to whatever music you want, or if you were going around it and you're like, hey, I think this would be good in this ride. Aerosmith, Rock and Roller Coaster, Small World style. Yep, that'd be a good one. Or I don't know, we could do We Are the World. What's that song? We are the children. You know?
Charity song.
Yeah, that one. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like that'd be the weirdest thing. Yeah, okay, so Megan also agrees that it would be creepy and she would not do that. I would do it if I had my headphones, and I'd probably go on it several times with different music just to see what would work.
Test it out.
Yeah, I don't know. If you guys had to put a song to Small World that wasn't Small World, what would it be? It's kind of I don't know, it's weird. It's a weird thought. I don't know what I would do offhand. That's the first one that came into my head, because I'm thinking of songs that have something to do with kids. I don't know. You could have The Kids Aren't Alright by The Offspring. You would know that to hear it, I think. But I don't know. Yeah, that'd be actually pretty funny. Aerosmith. That would be a good one.
That's the first thing that came to mind.
Yeah, why not? Anything but that stupid Small World song.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, it's just a weird, like, creepy thought. Like, here, we're going to keep the ride open, but you get no music. So, hey, Nat, thank you for joining. Welcome to the stream. She says, oh, Justin's drinking his water. But yeah, so this is fun. This is the first time I've had a co-host. So it's going to be a different dynamic. Well,
Olivia.
I did have my niece on here. So this is technically the second time. Although she was pretty quiet. So he's going to be quiet too. But that Reese, you're lucky. I was about to say your last name to scold you for that. That ride does not need to burn down. No, sir. No, it does not.
Isn't that a movie?
Small World? No.
The little, is it kids? The kids just all start like getting lit on fire.
What?
And they all melt. Isn't that a thing?
In what movie? Chucky?
I don't know.
Does anyone know what Justin's talking about?
Unless he's just...
I think he's commenting.
So you're just confirming that would be great?
Does anyone know what Justin's talking about? What?
It's in my dreams.
I have no idea what he's talking about. But there's that. Oh my god, that's so funny. Okay. So what else are we talking about that is closed? So Toontown, which is Mel's favorite, Mel and your mom's fave, Toontown, their favorite place at Disneyland. That one is also being restricted. Access is going to be restricted this evening. I'm not sure exactly what time that one is, so that's happening over there. Is that it? No, there's a long list of things that are closing. Reese had that list, and now I don't know where I put it. But it's kind of crazy though, because if you already had a ticket for Disneyland, if you had it like a month or two in advance for this day, not knowing, would you be like, oh, okay, if I can stay in and watch this premiere thing, it might be worth it. But if you were just kind of stuck, then no. Oh yes, our favorite, for sure, your favorite.
They talk about that.
That's true. That's the only attraction area of Disneyland that they talk about is Toontown. So it resonated for sure. For sure. So I asked Justin what kind of music he wanted to listen to today, and he has decided to stick with the Christmas in July kind of stuff, and we are going to have the Epcot Christmas entrance music loop in the background. Naturally, why not? So we're going to start that up now. So you guys let me know if it's loud enough, too loud, or not loud enough at all. We can hear it, so I don't know. You guys just let us know. But yeah, so you'll find like a lot of it, you won't even notice it's on. So I'm just trying to go through here, but okay, first of all, we need, is this good music, everybody? Is it too loud? Is it just right? Let me know. Dun, dun, dun. You have a couple hosts tonight. Wow, we do.
Where's those questions? Yeah,
so we can answer all the questions tonight if you want to keep them family friendly. And we can chat about anything that you guys want to talk about. So this is all on you guys. We will try and keep it moving as best we can as well. I can just see the dynamic over there right now.
What was Ren's question last night? I forgot. I screamed, don't say it tonight, save it. So
Ren, you have to remember what your question was, because we can't remember it. All I remember is that I didn't answer it.
Had to wait for Saturday.
Yeah, I had to wait for Saturday. Yeah, so let me see what else is going on here. Does anybody know what is going on Tuesday in the world of Disney? I would say that's actually, I almost hit you in the face, sorry. That's super exciting and is going to put a major dent in my wallet on Tuesday. Do you know what it is?
Signing up for marathon?
It is signing up for the Walt Disney World Marathon Weekend. So there you can run the 5K, the 10K, half marathon, full marathon, or you can do the Goofy Challenge, which is a half and a full marathon, or you can do the Dopey Challenge, which I did back in 2018, which is the 5K, 10K, half marathon and full marathon back to back. Well, back to back, I meant consecutive days, which is wild. It's a lot of running, but it's also a lot of fun. So I am planning on signing up on Tuesday for the Goofy Challenge. So we'll see how that goes. I didn't officially get clearance from the doc on my foot. So if you were here, last Saturday, we were talking about my foot injury caused by my dog. But I should be okay, hopefully. Hopefully. Yes, it is just a little dopey. I didn't get full clearance, but she did say that it's probably going to be healing fast. I have a follow-up in 2 weeks, so we will find out. However, I'm still going to sign up because I have a gut feeling this one is really going to sell out. The half marathon and the 2-course challenge, which is the 10K and the half marathon, for the Wine and Dine one that happens in November, is still open. Those ones didn't sell out yet, and it's been 2 weeks now almost, so that's kind of crazy because usually they sell out like that. But I think it's because everybody wants to do the Walt Disney World Marathon weekend because those medals are going to be cool.
Nice.
Because they're 50th anniversary themed. So, I don't know. What would you guys do? If you had to pick either doing Wine and Dine in general or the marathon weekend, which ones would you choose over the other? Let's not think about medals first. Let's just think about kind of the race weekend in itself. We can do it in November during the Food and Wine Festival or during, I guess, no festival at Walt Disney World for the marathon weekend in January. It's typically better weather to run in January. However, I was dressed in my jacket, mitts, and a hat for the 10K, and then 2 days later for the full marathon, I was in shorts and a tank top. So the weather was going cuckoo bananas that weekend. The last Walt Disney World Marathon weekend, even though January is colder, they cut the course shorter for the marathon because it was too hot. So they cut out the Blizzard Beach section, which I know Nat did that, and she unfortunately missed out on that one spot. But she did finish it, so that's good. But yeah, it was crazy hot. Yeah, see, Nat's 2020 was hot. It's so weird. The temperatures in Florida are just too unpredictable, for sure. All right, so Nat says she would do Marathon Weekend. Marathon Weekend is one of my favorites, but I can't say that I like it more than Wine and Dine because I haven't done that one yet. So, not that I would actually do it. Well, I feel like a lot of people think that they can't do it, and they can do it. So, definitely try it. Do you want to listen to this music? This weird, tin whistle is...
It's like a flute.
Okay, we're changing this here. This tin whistle. I can't with that. Sorry, folks. Let's see. What else can we find here? Do we want the Magic Kingdom Main Street USA one? Okay, we're gonna try a different... Oh, this one has bells. This is much better than a flute, like a tin flute thing that was piercing one of my ears. I'll do any of them. Reese says he will do any of them. Yes, Reese, you definitely need to. We will do one someday, hopefully. Hopefully, well, you know what? If you end up coming down on a Disney program, you can do any Disney race that year. You can just go on and do it. That'd be fun. That'd be fun if you got to do every single one. I would love that. You should. Cool. I think so. Yeah, and I feel if you did every single race in a year, you should get a giant medal that's like Walt. I think that'd be cool. Or like the partner statue. Yeah. A trophy.
Oh. Like an Oscar size.
Like an Oscar size Walt?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. Maybe Walt is good. Maybe it'll be like the gold statues that they're putting around the parks. Could be. Could be. You never know what's going to happen. Really want to do Wine and Dine in 2023. Yes. I do too. So that is the plan. I'm also planning on doing Dopey in 2023 with my sister Erin. She's who I did the first one with. Yeah, so that would be fun. Because the Dopey race is really fun. It's a lot of work, but it's still fun. It's still fun. I don't know how people are going to do it virtually. Would you be able to do that? Like, I don't think I would have the, what do you call that? discipline to do a 5K, a 10K, a half, and a full in 4 back-to-back days on my own in my neighborhood.
I feel like being in the park is way more motivating.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, because I feel like you kind of go with the energy of everything that's going on, and you know you're going to be running through Cinderella's Castle, you know you're going to go around the World Showcase, stuff like that, but it's like, I don't know, running around my house for that long, I feel like I'd be really like, no thanks. Yeah. But Nat is planning to do the virtual, so she has way more discipline than I do. Okay, amazing. So Nat is also going to be doing the Dopey in 2023, and Nat has a lot more discipline when it comes to running on her own than I do. And I props her for that because I cannot. I can do a half marathon on my own, but like not with those 4 consecutive runs back to back. I'd be like, this is not happening today. Especially because like if you pick your 4 days, you have to do it. Like to say you've done Dopey, you have to do it consecutive. So like you have to pick the perfect weather to do it. But if you want to do it kind of with how they're doing it, you'd have to do it in January. And doing it January in Canada outside, probably
impossible.
Not. It's probably not ideal. I mean, not impossible.
Just wear skates.
Just not. Oh yeah, you could. You could skate. You could just use the Rideau Canal, go up and down the canal. That would actually be kind of fun. Dopey challenge, ice skating style. That would be actually kind of fun. Now I'm tempted. That would be fun. Not you should do this.
By then.
What?
Is it even frozen by then?
By January, yeah. Yes. Well, I mean, granted, we've had some weird weather these past few winters, but I'm lazy. If I did it, I would probably last 5 minutes. I feel like a lot of us feel that way, but there's so much going on. Like, there's so much energy around you that I feel like it's almost impossible to just stop. I guess not impossible. I guess it just depends on the person, but yes, you should definitely run on the canal. Nat, you should go and like skate on the canal for the marathon. It would get done 10 times faster. It would. But it'd be hard to like manage that. I would love to do the virtual races. Yes. Which virtual race would you do, Reese? Would you do all of them? Or is there like one that you'd be able to do discipline-wise on your own? Sorry if I look over here every now and again. They're doing highlights on the Olympics, which started, I guess, officially yesterday, because the opening ceremonies was yesterday. Did you see their outfits? The Canada opening ceremonies? They were actually really, really nice. Skate on the Canada. Yes. The 2022 WD. Yes. Okay. 100%. Reese, I think you should do that. So that, if you do sign up for this one, I believe it is on the 30th. I knew what you meant, Nat. Yeah, so you can sign up for the virtual races on the 30th. So the in-person registration starts on Tuesday. So stay tuned for a video on how you can register if you're interested, because it's stressful. You can ask Nat. It is a very stressful morning signing up for Run Disney Race. It is so stressful. Yeah. So yeah, our outfits were, you could choose. You could wear white like slim fit pants or black slim fit shorts, and you had your like a red like windbreaker that had a white maple leaf on the back. HBC, the Bay. They've been doing it forever now, since like Roots kind of went bye-bye. Since, you know why that? Well, this is what I heard. Do you know why that Roots doesn't do it anymore? Because Roots did the U.S. Olympic outfit the same year. So and Canada didn't know, so Canada was like, "Well, let's go to the Bay." That's what I heard. On. I mean, I don't know necessarily if it's true, but technically, the owner of Roots is American. Then Michael something or other. The two guys are American who own Roots, but they made it in Canada because they had the stuff that they wanted to make would sell better to Canadians. Fun fact for you. Okay, you've convinced me. Oh, maybe I'll do the race in 2023. It is so much fun. It is so much fun. See, and Nat also agrees that it is stressful. Reese, you know so many people with U.S. addresses that you can do that. You have, like, virtually no problem with that. For sure. That'll be so good. I think everyone should. My thing is, I highly recommend that people do Disney races. If you ever want to do a race, because I know a lot of people are like, oh, I would do a 5K. then save your money and do a Disney 5K. Just because 1, the medals are awesome. 2, you're running through parks. And 3, you get a vacation out of it. So I think that's a good option.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. You would probably, you'd be able to run a 10K, no problem. You'd be fine. So really technically, I would say you could run the 10K in less than an hour. Yeah, for sure you could. For sure you could. Because I can let me check. I'm going to see what my fastest 10K was. Now I'm curious.
Reese is laughing.
Reese,
how would I know?
Reese, what are you laughing at? Okay, let me see here. I'm just curious. I call it a run vacation. Yeah, my sister and I were calling it our runcation when we were going. Get out of here. Dun, dun, dun. Let me see. I haven't tracked things in a while, but let me see. 10K. Okay, so 5K is 3.1 miles. So, okay. That's not my fastest. Let me see. Sorry, folks. I'm just checking this.
Unprepared.
You can entertain people, co-host.
I was gonna read comments.
You read this when they go faster. More excuses to go to Disney. Absolutely. It's definitely more excuses to go to Disney. Okay, so let me see here.
This music, just died.
No, it's on. It's just very faint.
It's switching.
Yeah. Okay, so it looks like... Yeah, I've done a 10K. I don't mark a lot of my 10Ks for some reason. But this one says I did 6.06 miles in 45 minutes and 1 second. That's pretty good. And it went along the waterfront. Well, Front Street. Let's see. That would have been... Okay, so I did... Yeah, this... Let me see. Yeah, you could definitely do that, I think. I need to come down when you're in January to do the in-person. Yes, you absolutely should. And yes, it's 100% a run addiction. Okay, Megan. Okay, perfect. We will see you after your dinner. We will see you after dinner. This one. I'm just going through these because I haven't...
Are these all Disney?
No, these are my training runs and stuff. So this was my fastest, where I had an 8-minute mile.
Show them the diagram.
Oh, hang on. There's the diagram of my run. It was constant circle. It was at the complex around their track. Oh. Yeah. Let me see. I don't know if that was my fastest. Let me see. I'm sure there's a... Let's see. Fastest. Oh, no. Paste. That's fine. Let me go.
Wow. My family went dead, I guess.
Yeah. Justin's
questions.
family has ditched him. They're like, this co-host is terrible. Just kidding. Oh, okay. This was my fastest 5K. I don't know how this happened. My fastest one was done in 17 minutes and 18 seconds. If you do it virtually, do you get something Disney related at least? Yes, you do. You actually, you know what,
That's
Evan?
why Lindsay does it.
I do, actually, if you pass me that bag. No, the brown one. Yeah, the brown bag. Yeah. I'll show you virtual run medals that you get sent. These ones are obviously going to be different to what you're expecting. But, so what you do get is, yeah, I don't know how I did. Oh my God, no problem. Oh my God, these people, I swear, in my household being loud. Okay, so let me see what you guys get for the virtual running. Wait, was that it? Sorry, guys. Virtual races. Okay. So, for the virtual races, so let's look at the half marathon. So, okay, so for all of them, you get your finishing medal, you get a shirt, You get a digital bib and a finisher certificate so you can print off your own bib. You get a digital race toolkit with mile markers. That's actually cool, though, is if you go out and you map out your race, you can print out your own mile markers so you know where you are in it.
And plant them?
Yeah.
In advance?
Yeah. I think that's cute. I think it's a cute
What
idea.
if somebody takes them?
Well, then, I guess...
Screwed.
Yeah, or you can plant people
Lost.
there. I don't know. And then you get a virtual goodie bag and a virtual playlist. So I think they put it on Spotify. You can actually get it right now. But yeah, that happens on all of them. Let me see here. Okay. Sorry, just listening. Thank you. Look at that. I'm thinking we're good.
Didn't she write questions down in her phone?
Yeah,
Wasn't she writing?
Land. Come on now. All right, so Evan, this is one of the virtual run medals that you could get. So this is the Space Mountain themed one.
Is it heavy?
Very heavy. It's very heavy.
They make you run with this.
You don't run with it on.
You know,
clown. God. And then this one. Nope, not that one. This one. This is one of my favorite ones. This is the Haunted Mansion one. Sorry, there's like window glare there. It's pretty cool. It's Madame Leota. That's a pretty nifty one. Then there is the teacups. The teacups.
This one's really cool.
The Haunted Mansion one's the best. That one's my favorite one for sure. So you get those three, and then if you did all of them, you got the challenge, the virtual run. Where is this medal? Oh my god, I lose everything. This is like a Mary Poppins bag. I lose everything in here. Except she knows where things are. Is this it? Yeah, okay, got it. And then you get this. So this is what like an old, like a ticket book. Oh, wrong way. At Disney would look like back in the day. So that's what that one is. So yeah, you get all four. So like you had your like e-ticket, your D-ticket. So certain rides had different things and you could get like one a day or whatever. Yeah, so these are the cool ones. So if you are ever interested in doing a virtual race, you do get the full medal with it. That being said, I don't know how they're going to be doing the medals this time around. In terms of, for the virtual runs, this was like a virtual series. So these ones were fabricated specifically for it. But are you planning on stealing that one?
No.
But I don't know necessarily if the virtual run is going to get the identical medal to what the in-person one is. I don't know if there's going to be a difference. What music plays on Rock and Roller Coaster? Oh, that is what. That was one of the questions. There you go.
Oh no, it was
what?
Something of music in the seat.
Oh, how does the music? Where does the music come from in the rides? That's what it was. But this one is still like pretty along those lines.
Answer both.
I can answer both. So the music that plays are Aerosmith songs. There are several different ones, and I can pull up that information.
Mashups.
They are mashups. So some of them have like, you'll start with Sweet Emotion, and then it merges into Love in an Elevator. That one is my favorite of all of the ones I had. Well, Back in the Saddle. That one's a great one too, but let me see. Rockin' Roller Coaster song list. I'm sure this has to be there. Okay. Okay, so each vehicle has a different one. Okay, so there's 9 Lives, Sweet Emotion, Back in the Saddle, and Dude Looks Like a Lady medley. Then there's Love in an Elevator, Walk This Way medley, and Young Lust and FINE, Love in an Elevator medley. I've been on all of these.
I think me too.
Yeah,
actually.
I think you have, which is awesome. So there must be, basically every time you get on, you have no idea what song you're getting unless you have literally studied
the license plates.
The license plates. Yeah, if you know the license plates and then coordinate them with the song, awesome. But I have not done that because I always like being surprised on that. So there's one like crazy Disneyism that I have not adopted into my everyday life, or my
it's
park
just
life.
Unnecessary.
Yeah, I just feel like you're losing the surprise a little bit. But so that's that. Keep those questions coming, Ren. Yes, Disney Medals Addiction, 100% Nat. So I'm really excited to see what the medals are going to look like. This year is different though. So they did announce the mascots or the characters for each race. So historically, the 5K was Pluto, 10K was Minnie Mouse, the half marathon was Donald Duck, and the full marathon was Mickey. But it's changed this year. So now we have 5K is still Pluto, but the 10K is Oswald, which is Oswald the Lucky Rabbit.
Yeah.
So do you know who Oswald is? He was before Mickey Mouse.
Oh, the original.
Yeah, he's the original character.
Yes.
Yep. And then the 10K, I mean, that's 10K. The half is now Donald and Daisy. The full is Mickey and Minnie.
Fair.
So Goofy gets his Goofy Challenge medal, which is the half and the full. And then the Dopey medal for the... So now there's two characters on the medals instead of having one, which is going to be really interesting because these medals are going to be mega. Oh my God, people are selling the medals on eBay. Like, why? You know, okay, yeah, I don't know why people sell them necessarily. However, I will say, if I ever lost my medal in, like, a fire, or it got stolen, or it was broken, something like that, I would probably turn to eBay and be like, just to say that I have one. Back. Although I would always know in the back of my mind that it was not mine. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know why people sell medals. I mean, like I just said, I think that would be the only reason why I would ever purchase one if I didn't do I don't know. I would never buy it if I didn't do the run.
Has anyone ever purchased one off eBay?
I don't. Has anybody here but purchased a Run Disney medal off of eBay? I'm gonna look this up now, Reese, because this is cuckoo. Let me see here. Run Disney medals. Let me see. Okay, I see the
$100.
It's only $38.50 if you want the 2015 Mickey Mouse Marathon one. I see like the virtual ones. This was the first series of virtual, the summer 2016 first series. Hey Sam, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Sam has not bought a medal off of eBay. That's good. Sam, are you going to be running any of the Run Disney races that are coming up? I don't know if like you're into that sort of thing or not, but Reese Reese would buy one of those. Reese would, especially if Reese will do it if he can't find a US address to do this virtual run. No purpose if you haven't run the race. Yeah, that's true. It's true.
Wait, how much is it to sign up?
Okay, let me double check.
Probably cheaper.
It's probably cheaper. Probably. It is for the virtual races. So the 5K is $79. The 10K is $99. The half is $118. The full marathon is $120. The virtual Goofy and race and a half is $275, and the Dopey is $480.
So just buy your medals off eBay.
Get your medals off eBay, folks. That's. I don't recommend that, guys. Please don't do that. Don't do that. But the non-virtual races are crazy expensive too. So it's $95 for the 5K. It is $135 for the 10K, $195 for the marathon, and $195 for the half marathon. The Goofy Challenge is $390, which is what I'm investing on without full knowledge if I can actually do this or not. And then the Dopey Challenge is $600.
You have a few months.
Yeah, I have quite a bit. I have a bit of time. It's just, I'll be healed by then. It's just how much training will I get in between? That's the question. That is the question. Do they have virtual race normally, or were they new for last year because of COVID? They were new last year because the races went straight to virtual because they didn't host any in person. And I think that the success rate was probably just so high that they're like, let's offer both. So it's new to be offered alongside an in-person race. Usually the virtual ones were like a series in itself. So like the medals that I just showed you were like the summer virtual races. So do any of the proceeds go to something special at least?
Disney's pocket.
Disney's 50th anniversary celebration. I'm gonna say that, but they do work closely with companies throughout their, like they do a lot of charitable stuff throughout the year
Goes into making the medals.
It goes into making the medals. But yeah, so I don't think so. You know what? It goes to closing down the roads so you can actually race. That's where it
Your
goes.
safety.
The Disney gold mine. Yep. I prefer in-person races. Yeah, I prefer in-person as well.
Exactly.
So they always have virtual stages. They've only had them since 2015 or 2016. They've only had virtual races starting summer of 2016. Yes, Disney does have a charity for sure, but yeah, no, the medals are not cheap. They're not. Like the dopey one is probably my favorite one. Oh god.
They're like 5 pounds each.
They're so heavy. Where is my dopey one? I think like the dopey one is like I'm just also super proud of it, so that's also why it's my favorite, but so it's pretty cute. That's the dopey one. So cute.
It's a real crystal. Real.
It's pretty cool. And what I actually did, my sister and I went for breakfast. Well, my sister, my niece, and my brother-in-law, we all went to Chef Mickey's it's the Monday after all the races finished, and we got all of these medals signed by the character.
Wow.
On the back of them. So there's Donald Duck on his for after the races. So we got all their signatures on the back of our medals. So that was pretty cute. Yeah, Disney medals aren't cheap. They are so heavy. Do you have to be a U.S. citizen to participate in the virtual series, or is it worldwide? Okay.
Great question.
It is a great question. So the Run Disney website does say you have to be a U.S. resident.
But
that being said, I don't feel like there is anywhere specifically that says, like, no one's asking you for, like, proof of residency. So I think it's kind of like if your account is registered with an American address, they assume that you are a U.S. resident. That's what I think. But technically, the website does say it's open for U.S. residents only. I still did the virtual race. I got the medals. But that's because my better half lives in the United States, so he was able to get it there for me.
You smuggled them in.
I did not smuggle them in. They sent to him legally.
You illegally raced.
I illegally virtually raced. I probably shouldn't have said that live on my stream.
Criminal.
Probably, yeah, but I didn't smuggle anything. It'll be my future address. So, I mean, but anyway, that's like, so I don't necessarily know how they would say, like, they would require proof of residency. Things may have changed since that one, but I don't know. Lindsay, you should be thirsty by now with all the talking. Tell just to get you a Pepsi. Your favorite. Lynn and I love Pep Pep.
Sponsored by Pepsi.
Sponsored by Pepsi. I don't have any. Ding ding. How rude. I don't have any. Criminal. I know. This is bad. Up. That's it. Oh God. Disney's gonna ban me from Run Disney now. Ugh. I'm gonna close this stream and not repost it after. No, this is not available for replay. This part's cut out. Cut out. Oh Lord, what am I getting myself into? Yeah, so I don't know. I feel like these are gonna sell out quick. Does anybody else think these ones will sell out quick? Someone call the cops. Oh
They're
my
watching.
God. Hang on. They'll understand. I'll tell you later. But yeah, someone. I'm a terror. I'm a terror. Reese is dying. Oh God. Okay, so now what should we talk about next, everybody? What is everybody's favorite Disney attraction? This is always interesting to see where a lot of people land. Some people say teacups, which I don't think the teacups would ever be my favorite. I mean, I like them. They're classic. They're like, if they got rid of them, I would say, no, that's not a good move. But I don't necessarily. He raised his face is probably beet red, and he definitely clapped. That's a classic when Reese is dying. The movies are... Yeah. You know how it is. Okay, so what's your favorite attraction at Disney World?
Haunted Mansion?
Haunted Mansion?
Or Space?
Oh, yeah, you are pretty torn between the two. I could get you anything from either of those attractions, and that would be the best gift ever. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Do you remember the first time you went on Space?
I was probably...
I remember
I was
really
gonna
well.
say a bad word. My pants.
Yeah,
you were
probably. Yeah, and you were put in the. Remember, I put you in the front.
I was in the front first seat.
You were in the first seat, and you were mad. And you're like, that was because you're like jerking back and forth. And then I'm like, okay, go in the back. So we did it again, and you were in the back.
Not as fun.
I just don't like being in the middle. The middle is where you're kind of more secure. You don't get any you don't feel like you're getting launched into space. But Space Mountain or Expedition Everest for Reese.
I do love Everest.
Everest is good.
That was fun. Okay,
Reese is like the only human in the world that I know that likes Primeval Whirl. So they got rid of it. It was in Animal Kingdom in Dinoland, USA. It was like, we went on Dinosaur in Animal Kingdom?
No, I was just gonna say that.
We didn't go on Dinosaur?
We literally went like for 2 hours.
Yeah, we didn't stay there very long.
We
bailed, yeah. We'll go obviously again.
More time.
Yeah.
Next time.
So Dinosaur is really fun. But to get to Dinosaur, you have to go through Dinoland. Well, it's in Dinoland, USA. There's a part where it's like a carnival. It looks like a carnival, and there's like carnival games. And that was one of the rides there. And it gave you whiplash. Like, you, like, and even if you're prepared for it, you're still, like, because all the turns are, like, it's rickety.
I would like that.
Yeah, you and Reese, well, I would say you guys can go on it together, but you can't because it's not there anymore. It is gone.
Wasn't good enough.
Yeah. Reese, is there anything at Alton Towers that is fairly similar to that? Do you know what Alton Towers is?
No.
That is an amusement park in the UK, and Reese frequents there. So, I'm interested if there's anything that's, like, close to it there. I get so torn with the favorite attraction question because it depends on my day. I feel like, okay, you know what? I'm being a filthy liar. Haunted Mansion is my favorite. Because, like, anytime there's Haunted Mansion merchandise and stuff, I'm like, I need all of it. Although I'm not a big I don't like a lot of the merchandise that's currently being released for it.
It's horrible. It's
like Beetlejuice meets Haunted Mansion.
That dress?
Oh, yeah, the dresses aren't very nice.
Like 80s, 70s style.
Spinball Wizard is kind of like it. So, is that your favorite ride at Alton Towers? I'm making a prediction. Mine will be Haunted Mansion. And you won't know until that day because you are being completely blocked out of the world of Haunted Mansion until that point. So, yes, you are still a Disney virgin, which is, I am so excited for Evan to experience Disney. I think he's going to have, like, a blast. He's going to be more obsessed, I think, than you.
Never know.
I feel like he will, or he'll just be like, what? It's going to go one way or the other. It's going to be, he's going to be worse than you, or he's going to be like, what? That was okay. Not that Evan talks like that. He doesn't at all, but. No, the smaller with the 14 Oh. Gotcha. Okay. Yes, I remember that one. The Smiler. Yeah. There's 14 inversions in this coaster. Like, you wouldn't be able to handle that.
I would die.
Justin has a hard time with a lot of roller coasters. I think it's the thought that being on it, you'd be fine. It's the thought process you have before you get on it. Like, if you
get so anxious.
Yeah, when you don't see the track, you're okay. Like,
not Rock and Roller Coaster.
Well, it's called roller coaster. But, no, you were anxious, but, like, as soon as you got off, you're like, oh, that was fine.
The line's the worst. The queue.
The queue when you get into the part and you see it, like, launch.
What's everyone's least favorite queue?
That is actually a good, valid question, though. I can't wait until Tron. Tron is going to be awesome.
I can't wait.
You'll be fine for Tron.
I can't wait.
You'll be fine for Tron.
Yeah.
Oh, I love merch and food. Well, yes. And the good thing is, Evan, that when you go, it's going to be the Food and Wine Festival at Epcot. So that will be fun. Reese just hates Small World in general. But we were talking about
their queue?
The queue is...
Isn't it outside?
It's like half inside, half outside. It's like covered.
This is a poor answer, Reese. Try again.
Oh, thanks, Reese. Thank you. Yeah, Justin says try again. So, okay, the worst queue. I'm going to say Big Thunder Mountain Railroad because it's so hot and it's so enclosed. So it's inside but outside because it's hot. That one can get really hot. What other queue?
Splash Mountain just smells like chlorine.
Bromine. But that's a great, that's like an iconic smell to it, right? So you're like, you don't, when you first get into that part of Splash Mountain queue and you smell it, you're like, oh yes, I can't wait. You get even more excited about it. In terms of the smell, Tomorrowland Speedway. Oh, but Tomorrowland Speedway you can smell from Space Mountain, so that's not cute. I don't like that.
Oh, hi,
Ron. Late to the party, but alas, he has arrived. Hey, Ron. How are you? We are talking about... Yes, it is a hot queue, Nat, for sure. We're talking about our least favorite ride queue at Disney. So I said Big Thunder Mountain because it gets really hot really fast. But then Reese said Small World, but that's just because he hates everything about Small World. So... Justin said it didn't matter. That was not a legit answer. So we told him to try again. He so far has not. So I don't know. I think I want to say Big Thunder is probably one of the worst queues.
Should we say favorites now?
Yeah, we can talk about favorite
Peter
queue.
Pan.
Yeah, he loves Peter Pan. Peter Pan's queue is done really, really well.
Yeah.
Especially not the Fast Pass line. If you go on the Fast Pass line, which, it doesn't exist right now. But before, if you only used the Fast Pass line, you completely, miss the whole nursery scene where Tinkerbell kind of comes out and stuff. So that's a really cool queue. Seven Dwarfs Mine Train is a very cool queue. That's a very, very cool one where you can, spin all the jewels and stuff. So that's pretty neat. Buzz queue is cool. Yeah.
The Buzz Potato Head.
No, that's Toy Story Mania. He's talking about Buzz Space Ranger Spin. But yeah, the Toy Story Mania one is pretty cool. Now, since you've been, it's on the opposite side. You now come in through the back of the ride because Toy Story Land had to flip the building essentially. But it's still cool. Oh, worst queue. Actually, one of the worst queues is probably Alien Swirling Saucers. I don't like that queue. Any line over 60 minutes when it's over 90 degrees. Yeah.
Remember we waited outside?
That's true.
Frozen?
Yes.
Wasn't it an hour and a half?
Yeah, we waited a long time Frozen, but it was well worth it. It's a really good ride.
It just opened.
Yeah, it was fairly new, yeah. See, now you could... Any line when it's over 90 degrees, that's where you go to things like Space Mountain, because the whole queue's inside. Slinky Dog Dash queue is awful. The only thing that gets me through the Slinky Dog Dash queue is the TV screens and the really bad Spanish that Slinky Dog is saying. It just makes me laugh. Hey, I'm back. I'm so excited. Yay. Oh, that's awesome. You just booked it right after dinner or while you were eating? That's so exciting. When are you planning? What month are you planning to go? Yeah, Slinky Dog is worth it. Spaceship Earth is awful too. Okay, Spaceship Earth queue is awful. Because it's just a switchback. There's nothing going on. Yeah, and there's nothing going on. The ride itself is great. But, yes, the queue's not the greatest.
We have a great photo from that.
Oh, do we?
Remember whenever they put the faces on?
Oh, yeah.
On the bodies?
So cute. Look at us. Yeah. You're going back. Okay, that's awesome. That's so exciting. So you get fireworks. You get everything. Ooh, I'm so excited. I get so excited when everyone tells me they're going to the 50th because I'm really lucky and I get to go the first week. So I get to kind of see everything, which is awesome. Love the ride. That queue is awful. Yeah, 100%.
Wait, absolutely no one answered their favorite.
Oh, yeah. What is everyone's favorite ride queue? Favorite ride queue. So we have your answers.
Haunted Mansion.
Well, Haunted Mansion you can't beat.
Can't beat.
Can't beat.
No spoilers.
Yeah, no spoilers, Evan. I'm not saying a word. Nobody's
I'm happy
spoiling.
that no
Figment.
spoiler part is back though.
Pardon?
I'm happy the no spoiler part is back.
Yes. Agreed. Okay, so we have Small World because it's like taking a ticket. So Ron also dislikes that. Oh my god. This is where Reese and Ron, I combined you guys both together. Actually, it's really funny. I got an email that said, "Hi, Lindsay and Ross," instead of Ron. Someone addressed Ron as Ross, which was great. And okay, so we have Figment. Obviously, Reese wants everything to do with Figment, and I don't blame him. Although, the new ride is nothing like the old ride. And I'm still trying to hunt down, I have a home video of the original one, and I'm trying to figure out how to transfer that digitally. So hopefully that will happen soon. Okay.
Ooh, Rise of the Resistance.
Rise of the Resistance.
I've never done it, but I can't wait.
And Flight of Passage. You have not done Avatar yet.
Mm-mm.
You're going to love Flight of Passage. I know it. You're going to love it. Okay, Haunted Mansion and Pirates are the best. Yeah, okay, so I agree with all of these. Question, what does everyone think of the new Behind the Attraction series on Disney+? Okay. Now, I only watched the first 2 episodes. So, Jungle Cruise and Haunted Mansion. We are no spoilers for Haunted Mansion because we do have Evan watching, so please do not say anyone about the ride specifically. I will say that I need to watch the whole series because I've only watched the 2 episodes. So far, my problem is that I'm comparing it to the Imagineering series. And the Imagineering series was like next level. Like it was probably
Perfect.
it was like the best docu-series. And then, so I watched this one, and this one is kind of like that for young people. For kids.
Yeah.
Like, the narrator, I feel like if it was a different narrator, I would probably like it more. I think she's too, like, Scooby-Doo-like.
Yeah.
I don't know if Scooby-Doo is, like, Hanna-Barbera, which is, who makes Scooby-Doo? But they made, like, the Flintstones, Jetsons, Scooby-Doo. Like,
Kinda
that's
looks
all.
like that, too.
Yeah, so it has that kind of Hanna-Barbera feel to it, and, I mean, don't get me wrong. I love those films and shows, but it's kind of just didn't stick with the Disney theme enough for me. But that being said, does not mean I'm not going to watch the rest of the shows. I will still watch them because what they talk about in it is cool. It's just the narrator, I think, that kind of does my head in a little bit. But in the filter of diners drives in. Oh, huh?
Oh.
Have you watched that? Yeah. It's, yes. Yeah. Yep, I agree. Tower of Terror is cool and great detail in the queue, and the pre-show is top notch. Yes.
I haven't watched that one yet.
Yeah, so he's talking about the queue for Tower of Terror, which you will never experience because you never want to go on that ride. I think
I went in it with you.
You did?
At the end. The gift store?
Oh, you went in that part, yeah.
That was enough for me.
I feel like you would do a lot better than you think. But
we'll never know.
Only you can answer that. Again, I love it because of the amount of detail each episode goes into. Okay, fair enough. I like it. It goes in depth. One select attraction per episode. Yes.
There is a little more than Imagineering episodes.
There is.
Because there's more time.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Yeah. So you do learn a lot. Like, the Haunted Mansion one was pretty interesting. I'm only going to say this one part because it won't ruin anything.
Yeah.
But, like, the different lands that Haunted Mansion is in the different parks around the world and why. Yeah, I think that part was pretty cool. Yeah, that part's pretty cool. So, I think it's just the narrator that does my head in. I think if it was somebody else, I don't know. Who could have narrated it better? Who could have narrated that whole thing? You know what? Dwayne Johnson could have done the whole thing.
Kristen Bell.
Kristen Bell could do it, yeah, Gossip Girl. I think Dwayne Johnson could have done the whole series. If it would have continued, like, start with Jungle Cruise, and then he kept kind of going. I think he'd be good at it. I can't do the behind-the-scenes stuff. I'm enough of a cynic as it is. The behind-the-scenes stuff just makes it that much cooler for me. Like, I don't feel like it ruined... Hilary Duff. Evan wants Hilary Duff to narrate it. She probably does since Lizzie McGuire got, like, X'd out of Disney+.
Yeah.
Let me think. Who Who else could have narrated it? I
Just
mean,
anyone.
John Boyega, he would have been cool.
Who?
John Boyega. You know what? I think, like, if they got someone from, like, anything that had to do with the attractions, someone... Eddie Murphy, he could have done the Haunted Mansion one. You know what?
Reese as a British person.
What?
Reese as a British person.
Yes. John Boyega. He's British.
Anyone.
You know, have you ever seen that one interview where they asked him, like, oh, how come Ray got to keep her British accent, but you had to... No. Oh, my God. It's probably one of the funnier things, because he's like, well, that he said that stormtroopers don't sound as, like, badass with a British accent, because he's like, hey, I'm a stormtrooper, or, like, however he said it. I was like, well, you wouldn't say that. Reese, don't kill me. I wasn't making fun of the accent. I was trying to do what John Boyega did. So, Emily Blount. I think he meant Blunt. She could have done it for sure.
Yeah, way better.
Yeah. Who else? I mean, there's so many people.
Jimmy Fallon.
No, he wouldn't because he's stuck in Universal.
Trapped.
Trapped for life. Actually, Benedict Cumberbatch would have been great. I think he would have been great doing it. I think he would have. Or you could have had, why can't I think? Tom Hiddleston. He could have done it. That would have been cool. That would have been very cool. Actually, I think they just should have taken someone that was from, like, franchises or something that had to do with it. That. Have a different one. The voice of Mary Poppins. Evan doesn't even know who that is.
No,
Evan.
In the voice.
Oh, in the voice of Mary. Gotcha. I thought you said, or the voice of Mary Poppins. And I'm like, you don't know Julie Andrews? Good Lord. If they have contacted me, I would have done it. Reese could have done it. Reese has got a good voice on him. He could have done it. He could have done it for sure. I vote for Reese. We need to... You know what we should all get? You know the Mary Poppins sashes in the first one where it says votes for women? This one should say votes for Reese. Votes for Reese. That... Oh my God. Outrageous. Yeah. I think that they could have done someone that had something to do with each other. It didn't even have to be like a famous person per se. They could have had iconic Imagineers.
I thought of that as we were talking, but because they do interview portions,
I suppose. Or actually, what I think would have been cool too is if oh my God, I'm blanking right now. Bob Iger. If Bob Iger did it, I think that would be very cool. Kind of like his way, because he's retiring at the end of the year from the Walt Disney Company, so that could have been a really good way
he
to,
also
like...
needs a job.
He does need a job. Are you kidding? Do you know how much money that man has? But I think that Bob Iger would have actually done a really good job, and it would have been a way to kind of keep him in there beyond just this bit. Lindsay, you could have done it. Oh, thanks. I'm blushing. I don't know if I could have. I don't know. Maybe. I don't feel like I have that kind of, like... Anyone but Chapek. Anyone but Chapek. I don't think I have a narrator's voice.
No.
I'm too animated. I think you have to, like... I talk with my hands a lot, so I feel like that's how I get things out, and I think behind a microphone. I don't know if I'd be very good at it. Although, I do really want to be a Disney voice actor. In any future Disney film. Disney, call me.
Tune in next week.
Tune in next week for my audition video for the next Disney animation.
We're still waiting on that Black Widow one.
No, it was, wasn't Black Widow. It was... No, it was Captain Marvel.
Was it?
Yeah, I was auditioning to be the next Captain Marvel. Reese, how do you really feel? Yeah, Iger would have been... I think Iger would have been a really great choice. I think so.
He's in Imagineering. Doing stuff.
So? He can still be a narrator. Really, he, like, turned...
It's not classic enough, like Imagineering.
I see what you're saying. Oh, I hate JPEG. He really takes me. It's true, Reese is not a JPEG fan. We need a character for Lindsay. Yeah, we do. I would be like... Oh, man. If they ever did a Toy Story 5... If I could be, like, Duke Kaboom's Canadian counterpart.
Sister.
That would honestly be the best thing. Yes, I would die if that role ever came up. If I saw that.
I still have never watched that movie.
What, Toy Story 4?
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Wow.
That's gross.
Compared to your list?
Well, at least mine's recent. God, get a grip. Don't get me started on JPEG. Please don't get restarted on JPEG. But yeah, let me think. I liked it. Overall, I still preferred the Imagineering one, but again, I'm only 2 episodes in. So Johnny Depp in the voice of Jack Sparrow as narrating. I mean, that would be pretty funny.
He also needs a job.
He also.
So everyone that needs a job.
Damn it, Amber! It's that Amber lady. I tell you, yeah. Reese hated Toy Story 4, but did you like Duke Kaboom? His character's just so funny. And his former like toy owner Regin. You don't know this because you haven't seen it, but Regin,
I know what you mean.
But it was really funny when he said that because I have an uncle Regin, so I like visualized my uncle's like a little kid. But oh my god, that's so funny.
Oh.
That is hilarious. I just realized
Ron's
I'm on top
upset.
shot.
Reese,
I'm upset. 50,000 on my disrespect. You know that song?
No.
You don't?
Drake?
Yeah. What? Yes, he was cool. Anyone just heard my mother? She was like screamed at the top of her lungs. Not like screaming. She was talking very loudly. So sorry about that, guys. Oh my god. Okay. Has Justin seen that trash film Luca? Have you watched Luca yet? I have not yet.
Evan and I didn't mind it.
Yeah, see, Reese is the only person I know that did not enjoy Luca.
It wasn't bad. It was probably the worst of the recent releases, though.
Okay.
Raya was much better.
Raya. Did you see Cruella?
Cruella was much better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Duke was the truth. He even made me positive. And to make Ron positive, that says something. So, little cranky pants over there. So, it didn't have a big Disney story arc. Oh, interesting. Okay. I haven't seen it yet. So, we will touch base on this. We should do like one...
Reese.
Oh, that Raya and the Last Dragon.
Actually, I really liked
I also
Raya.
think you're the only person to say that as well, Reese. Reese is a hard man to please.
Jeez.
He is a hard man to please.
Pizza hater.
Justin, is Luca worth it? Ron wants to know, is Luca worth it? Is it worth watching?
In hindsight, probably not.
Okay.
Evan, what do you think?
Evan, yeah, do you think it's worth watching? Even if it didn't have that big Disney story arc? We're listening to the Christmas music.
It just didn't have any emotion.
Oh, okay. Lindsay, Nick, and Peter hated Raya and the Last Dragon too. Really? Oh, interesting. Well, I haven't seen it yet either, so not cranky. I'm the CRO, the Chief Reality Officer. Good lord.
Watch out, everyone.
Yeah, here he goes. It was a sweet Vespa ad. Oh,
that's true.
Okay. Gotcha. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. It did get really good reviews across the board, though. I will say. Is this gymnastics again? There's Canadian gymnastics replay. Let me see. Okay, thanks, Justin. Luca, pass. Gotcha. Okay, so now I know I don't have to wait on you to watch Luca. So I can do that on my own run.
Didn't it go available free pretty fast?
It was free right away.
That's a sign.
I don't necessarily, but Soul was as well.
Haven't seen Soul.
I haven't seen Soul yet either, but I also heard nothing but good things about Soul. So I think it was honestly because Pixar releases something every year. You know what I mean? They always do. So I think that's kind of where that was going. Soul is good. Okay, Reese says Cruella is the best. Soul is good on Nat's radar. So that's good. Okay, so I just have a lot to catch up on myself. You should be proud of me that I started watching this Behind the Attraction series day of.
Should be last in your list.
Listen.
The priorities.
Okay, so Ron also watched Soul. I did not know this. Here I was waiting, so now I can go ahead and watch that one.
Waiting for you, Ron.
So, no problem.
We won't wait for you anymore.
Ron just needs to give me a list now of what he has watched so I can go ahead and watch it. That'd be great. Thank you. Soul Kitty is cute. Yes, I've seen like the plush of the little kitten from Soul, which does look cute. Oh. Sorry.
Wow.
They're watching gymnastics. There's like men's floor gymnastics right now. Soul was a B+, worth watching, but I'm currently watching DuckTales, the movie, Treasure of the Lost Lamp.
Ron, have you seen that?
Wow, that's awesome.
Ron's
Ron, how
watched that
rude. You did not
you.
wait. See, this is what I'm saying, Reese. Thank
Rude.
you. Rude. Rude. So, also, what do you think, so far, what do you think of this DuckTales, the movie? Treasure of the Lost Lamp.
Shocking.
Reese is shocked and appalled.
Shooketh.
He is shooketh. Reese, stop. You're going to get me in the soup. You're already in the soup, sir. Great animation. Okay, so there's something. So we got to look into that for sure.
Uh-huh.
Hey, did you watch any videos on the Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway? What are you laughing at?
Say it.
Sorry. I thought about it because DuckTales, like animation, and then I thought of Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Did you watch the video ride through yet, or are you waiting for you to go?
Oh, the ride through?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Okay. So it kind of has that similar
I can't wait
animation.
for that, actually, either.
Disney Golden Age. Yeah, that one's going to be awesome. No, you haven't seen anything else. There's not Luca. So we have Soul that he's watched without me.
Uh-huh.
What else has he watched already?
I don't know.
You know,
Ron, you tell us.
Listen.
She's scrolling.
I'm scrolling the chat right now. Just saying. What did he... There was 2 he at least watched. That was without me, and it was rude. Yeah, okay, Reese has not been on Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway either, and he is hopefully going to be coming very soon, so he'll be able to experience that, which will be fun, because it is a super fun ride.
It looks so cool.
Reese, you're proving that you can't trust a non-pizza guy.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Definitely.
There's going to be a pizza fight. Watch out, Mod
Definitely.
Chat. Watch out, Mod Chat. Oh, Lord. I cannot wait to see SWG. I'm really bad at acronyms tonight. What am I? Watch. Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Duh. Oh my god, that took me a while. So yes, he hasn't seen Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. You haven't.
I haven't.
Which is, it's just, the craziest thing about Star Wars Galaxy's Edge is it's so immersive that you immediately forget that you're in Hollywood Studios.
I can't wait.
It's actually the craziest thing. Nothing, not a zip, zilch, zero, not. Yeah, okay. I ate a large Domino's pizza for dinner. All by himself.
How about that, Reese?
How about it? Yeah, it's when you walk in, basically, well, there's 2 ways you can get into Galaxy's Edge. Through Toy Story Land, or over by, like, Muppet Vision 3D. I go in through Muppet Vision each time, just because I find it's more immersive, because you go through, like, this tunnel, and then all of a sudden, you're in Batuu, which is awesome. The cool thing is that for Batuu, it's a whole new, like, planet. Like, it wasn't already existing in the Star Wars films, which is great. I think that part just makes it cooler. And sorry for my dog barking if you can hear her. Oh my god, this is now a pizza conversation. That does not look like Grace.
The brown one?
No. It doesn't look like her. Did you see I go like this because I don't have my glasses on? I'm like, what? I have not had the blue milk, nor have I had the green milk.
Really?
But you know what it is? 1, it just looks gross.
Yeah.
And 2, I heard that one of them is really sweet, and I don't know exactly which one it is, and I don't like sweet, so I probably would not.
Is it actually dairy?
I don't think so.
I would imagine not.
I don't think it is. I don't know, but...
Comment here if it's actually dairy.
Yeah, does anyone know... Oh my god, my...
Comment here.
Oh, Lord. Can't wait to eat... My dog is going cuckoo bananas because there's 2 dogs walking outside.
Well, I can't even hear.
I don't know. They probably can. Can you guys hear my dog at all, or am I apologizing for
arguing about pizza.
Yeah, they're still talking about pizza. I'm sorry. Pizza Planet. Okay, wait. I think it's vegan. I think so too, Nat. Okay, here's the question. Do we go to Pizza Planet, or do we prefer it as it's currently rebranded as Pizza Rizzo?
Planet.
Yeah?
I think we went there, right?
We did. Now, the reason why I think it's better to have it as Pizza Rizzo, location-wise, now that Toy Story Land exists, having Pizza Planet over there doesn't make sense. 2, they never really made it look like the actual Pizza Planet, so it was a little confusing, I think.
Wasn't it just the logo?
Yeah. And essentially. And 3, it was having Pizza Rizzo, because now it's themed from Rizzo the Rat from the Muppets. It's right across the way from Muppet Vision 3D. So location-wise, it makes sense. And the fact that they never really made Pizza Planet be actually Pizza Planet, I think that was a big thing. Which I also think they're missing the mark at with Toy Story Land, because they are making a restaurant over there. It's like a barbecue grill type thing. I think it should have actually been Pizza Planet. And go all in with it. Like where the guards, the robo guards kind of let you in. Welcome to Pizza Planet, I think that'd be cool. Blue milk spelled death for Uncle Woody in Peru. That's true. That is very true.
They get sick.
Yeah.
From it?
Basically.
Oh, I see.
After that,
That's what did it.
Yeah.
Murdered from the milk. Just drink the green.
Pretty much. Okay, so Reese said blue and green milk is dairy-free. Okay, I will never understand Pizza Rizzo. I mean, I do. He's a rat from New York and New York pizza. That's where I'm understanding it.
Yeah.
God, get with the times.
Pizza rat.
I just don't see, and Ron's a big Muppet fan, so I'm surprised that he's not getting it. I get it,
but the meme of the rat bringing the pizza slice in New York, no.
Right, I think it makes sense. It's it strangely makes sense.
Ooh, I would much rather green milk.
Citrus drink, mandarin, orange, passion fruit. And what?
Definitely.
Okay, blue milk is flavored dragon fruit, pineapple, lime, and watermelon.
No.
They both sound really sweet to me.
I would definitely choose green milk. Comment down below which you would drink.
I don't associate rats with edible food. Hey, Ratatouille.
Yeah.
Ratatouille. He's little chef.
Yeah.
Come on now.
The best chef.
They may have shut down Gusteau's because they were caught there, but they got a whole other restaurant, and they convinced the worst critic, or the hardest critic in all of France, to be down with it.
Yeah.
So I don't know about that. Okay, both are blue milk, a plant-based. Okay, that's okay. Coconut and rice milks. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, come on, Ron. But I'm gonna get a message later. Why did everyone pick on me? Just kidding. He wouldn't ever say that. Let me think here. What was your favorite restaurant when we ate at Disney?
Probably in Disney Springs. That pub.
Raglan Road? Yeah, Raglan Road's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, Nat wants Remy as her little chef.
Yeah.
Yeah, hello.
Who doesn't?
Duh. Why do you think I'm going on October 1st for Ratatouille? Because I want to go in the rat kitchen. Just saying. Okay, so Raglan Road was your favorite. What was your least favorite? Do you remember?
I'll think of it.
I feel like it's really hard now to find a bad Disney restaurant. Like a straight up bad one.
I don't remember a bad one.
That's...
Oh, wait. Probably what we had in Hollywood Studios in the fast food.
Which one did we go to? Was it by Tower of Terror?
No. It's like the ABC.
Oh, ABC Commissary.
Yeah.
Their menus changed since you went.
I think that was my least favorite.
Yeah, I could see that. I want to say Rats, but Remy is an artist. His name is Remy Ramsey. My favorite quick service is Pinocchio Village House because the salad is the best. I'm going to openly say I don't think I've ever had the salad at Pinocchio's Village House. But their food has changed, and I actually haven't been since they changed everything. My quick service that I go to in Magic Kingdom is definitely Columbia Harbor House. I know it's technically not open yet, but that's usually where I would go because that has like the shrimp and all that stuff, which is super good. Least favorite restaurant, Rainforest. Yes. And Rainforest, the around you is cool. But I think the difference is that you can go to Rainforest in several places across the world that I wouldn't go there at Disney. I would not go there.
Talking about Rainforest Cafe.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, we went there in Toronto. It's not there anymore. It's not at Yorkdale Mall anymore, but it was there.
Definitely would not go at Disney for that.
Yeah. No. Probably not. Oh, the Christmas loop's done. It paused. Wow. I don't want your Walmart ad.
Sponsored.
By hashtag Walmart. Not sponsored. Hashtag Walmart call me. Yeah, so Rainforest, not a good one. Agreed. And then there's T-Rex, which is essentially Rainforest Cafe, mixed with Build-A-Bear. Because you can build a dinosaur. I don't know, can you still build a dinosaur? I haven't seen people walking around Springs with those boxes much anymore. What is this? Oh, there we go. I don't know. Does anyone know if you can still build a dinosaur there? French fries at Cosmic Rays. Make sure there's a soda with it. You have to have a soda after you eat those French fries. T-Rex sucks, but sucks crustaceously. Yes, wrong. Oh my god. I like Columbia Harbor House. Yes, you can still do it. Okay, you can still build a dinosaur. So it's like Build-A-Bear meets Rainforest Cafe. Dinosaur style.
Who wouldn't want
I
to
will
build
say
a
though,
dinosaur?
cast members do go there because you do get a discount to eat at T-Rex. But you get discounts all across Disney Springs, so I highly recommend that you would try something else. Okay, favorite restaurant at Disney Springs. Yours is obviously Raglan Road so far. I think you will change your mind because there's a lot more now. My favorite is Chef Art's Homecoming and the Boathouse. Coke drink. You have to have a bottle of Coke after you eat the fries at Cosmic Rays.
Disney sponsor.
Just saying. Disney sponsor. Just
not
saying.
Pepsi.
Yeah. No, not Pepsi, just Coca-Cola. Okay, Nat says Homecoming as well for Disney Springs. There's a lot of people that haven't been to Disney Springs yet since it's kind of become Disney Springs. So Ron is all about Boathouse. I got him hooked on it, which is great for me because I get to go at least once when I visit. We went twice the last time I was there. The last time we ate at the bar, but it's also where like they shuck the oysters and stuff, so you can watch them do that right there. It's very cool. Oysters are my favorite. Mouthwash time. It is mouthwash time. Need to try Boathouse. You absolutely have to. Reese's face is bright red again, and he's clapping. Yeah, for sure. Sorry about this like glow that keeps changing. My TV's on, and I just realized it looks like I have like some crazy Epcot ambient light. Ron also likes Homecoming. The brunch at Homecoming is phenomenal. So it's the only farm to table restaurant, I think, at Disney. Not just at Disney Springs. I think it's on Disney property. So that's pretty cool. Do you have anything? Wait. Yes, you were correct. Yes, I know Reese quite well now. I think that... Is there something else you want to talk about? Did everyone have a good time here with Justin?
I'm disappointed of my people's questions.
Yeah, so we have
wow.
some people over down yonder that chose not to ask questions and participate. I have different things. Oh, hey, Zach. Thank you for joining. We are actually going to be ending this stream, but I hope everybody enjoyed my co-host for the evening. Hopefully we can do this again next time he's down, maybe. Maybe next week. Next week. We're going to do it next week. He's already committed, everybody. So Perfect. So next week we are going to be back here with Justin for another round, and perhaps maybe a other guest potentially. Potentially.
Never know.
That one's going to remain anonymous because we are unsure. Stay tuned. We may need to find a bigger workspace, but stay tuned, everybody, because he's coming back next Saturday. So definitely show up again on Wednesday night where we talk about all the latest Disney news on WDW Wednesdays. Typically it's around 7 or 7:30. It really depends on my work day that day, but usually it's around 7 or 7:30. So definitely make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss it. And also hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my vlogs when I post it. Another one coming to you tomorrow. So have an awesome evening and have a great night.